know what, Buttercup? I have not sat down and you're already jumping on me knee, you little devil. Hi guys, welcome back to Allotment Diggers. Well, it's 14th of September 2025. We've been to car boots this morning, Bolton and Warrington. Got a few things, not of importance. Well, got a few things I'll share maybe next week. No point sharing them this week. I've got something better to show you at the end of the video, coin wise. What's something we've been collecting for the last 3-4 weeks. We've finally completed this collection, and I'll share it with you at the end of the video. We've got the allotment party today. We're supposed to be having it at 2 o'clock. It's going to rain for 2 o'clock, so they're setting all the gazebos up over there at the moment. We're having a vegan barbecue, a normal barbecue, which that's what I eat. Not vegan for me. And there's going to be a pizza oven over there. Aaron's going to be doing the pizzas. In fact, we was getting some of the stuff sorted. You're going to, in this first clip, what you're going to see, we've been doing some painting over there for the party. So you're going to see what we've done there, and then you're going to see a few other clips mixed in. Got myself a new bin for Buttercup for the food, and there's a few other little clips mixed in, and you'll see some of the stuff what we was taking out of the shed for the barbecue today. So with that, let's show you what the front of the allotments looks like at the moment. Well, this is what we were doing yesterday. Painting all the doors, chairs. Don't know why they didn't paint that one the same bloody colour. It's Rosemary, she painted that, so they've left it, haven't they? I would have just painted it. It just looks it looks out of place, that. Unbelievable. And yeah, that's where they left the paint. It started to rain yesterday, so they just dumped everything here, didn't they? And obviously they painted this one here as well. So yeah, this is what they were doing yesterday. They're going to paint that magnolia apparently. That's why my car's at the side of me now. That's what they're supposed to be painting today. Whether they do or not, I don't know. Well, that looks awesome. These are the benches that have been painted. Oh, God. I need to retreat out of here. This paint is toxic. It's still... God, I've gone breath. Bloody hell, breathless. It's like kryptonite, that to me. Yeah, it's a lovely bench, that. Nice colour, I like that purple. Why didn't they paint that? That looks like it's going back on my plot, that. If nobody bloody paints it. Oh, we just had some wood chip dropped off here, some pine. It's not very good. I'm waiting for the really good stuff before I take it. This is alright for paths and stuff. And I suppose you can mix a bit of that into your compost bay and mix it in with your compost. So not a lot of it, just a bit, and it breaks down. Trouble with that stuff there, it takes all the nitrogen out of the soil. As it breaks down, it pulls the nitrogen out, but then again afterwards it puts it back in. But yeah, I'm gonna, like I say, I'm just going to put this on the Facebook page. So a guy's just come to the allotments. He's got loads of these, and he says he wants 5 for 4 of these boxes. They come with the lids and everything, and they look okay. So I'm just going to put it onto the Facebook page, and anyone who wants some, I'll leave his number. His name's Steve, and they can order some off him rather than me having to chase after them all. But yeah, all right then. I might even get 4 myself. Don't know what I'm going to use them for. Well, I do know what I could use them for. No, I'm not. We've got to put my coins in them boxes. But you know what I mean. Yeah, pretty good boxes. They come with a lid. Lid sits on them. Airtight, sort of. Yep. Anyway,
I'll be putting that on the
grill.
I just
later.
bought this from B&Q. 10 quid. That's how much they are. I might even go and get another one of these. Like I say, it comes with a lid, and that goes over there, locks into position. That one locks over there into position, and it's airtight, and it's perfect for putting cat food in, what that is going to have in it anyway. I'm going to put this bin in here. I'm going to have to just tidy a bit of space here and stick it there for the now. Don't really need it. You can see peppers and stuff are ripening here. These are them black ones. Slow, you can't see, oh god, in the bloody net then. You see all the peppers here, all everywhere here. Red ones at the back there, chilies. I just need to clear all this lot here. It's a bit, what's it, higgledy here at the moment. So all my onions are doing well. Leave them hanging there for now. But I've got a lot to do in here. I'm just using it, it's like, you see all my chilies here. Look at these ones here. Everything's doing well. Grapes. Lots of grapes. I think I just might be, I just get it there for now. So yeah, just sticking it, getting it in here. Oh, okay, through the bloody door. There we go. Just get it past that. I don't want it sitting on my hose. There's nothing in that toolbox, by the way. Right. What I need them there to do my paths. Well, I need one bucket, so I'm going to put these at the back of the plot. I'll keep that one if I can prise it out. There we go. Leave that one there. Them ones will go over there for now. These are the tools what I used to do my weeding and what have you. My kneeling mat. Need to keep them where they are. What I will do now is bring up the cat food, which is in the front greenhouse, and stick it in there. That one there's got the chicken food in. I might get rid of that one and get another one of them. So next job is to get these 2 bags here into the back greenhouse. These are cat food. Thanks to Yvonne, she keeps bringing these bags. Buttercup's not too keen on them, but she does like them, so we are giving her, mixing the food, and she is eating it. Quick look at my own brassicas, they're doing all right there. Again, they need to go out sooner rather than later, so I need to work on my beds as well. There's a lot of different things I have to do. But at this moment, this is the most important. Let's get rid of these bags. Managed to get the 2 bags in there, so they're going to store well. Put the lid on. I need 2 hands to do this as well. Give me a second. They're secure in that bucket there. Now, I'm going to be using these tomorrow, but I will put them in here for now. They can sit right up there. So I'll sit them there for now. Look at these grapes. Lovely. These are ripe, these. See what they taste like. Oh wow, they're very sweet. Right. Anyone who wants a grape here, I think we can start dishing these out. In fact, what I'll probably do is a party next on Sunday. I'll be taking a lot of these over for the party. Wonder if they like some apples. Well, it's all go here at the moment. We're getting the barbecue stuff, all these gazebos. This is for the party on Sunday. They've got charcoal there and all the stuff, all the pots, pans, barbecue, making instant barbecues. There's all sorts of stuff here. That's a vegan barbecue. So we're just sorting this out. We've just been emptying the shed out, and that's been left for my mate George, and we're just going to stick it in there with all the others. There's the other one. That's almost identical, that one. So what we got here is clearing the contents of a shed at the moment, and this is a nice lawnmower, this. It really is. But we're short on space, and it's getting it all in there. So I've got struggling here at the moment. George has just run off. Oh, they've gone to get this bloody thing down here. There's another barbecue. I don't know why they just put it all here. They could have just put it inside the door there, couldn't they, until Sunday. Anyway, I'm stuck here with these lot. Got hospital in a minute. We've got to go and get changed. But yeah, these are all the gazebos just in case it rains. So the front of the plot, as you come through now, looks wonderful. I would like to see that pink door painted purple. Don't know what Rosemary wants it, why she wants it that colour. Obviously she painted it, so she wants it. But the thing is, it looks out of place with all the others, and I do like that purple. And you saw what we've done with the furniture. They painted all the furniture as well. It looks lovely, and they've stained all the furniture as well. And the other stuff, the benches, and that table, that little table, what looks like this one here. They've not touched that, but they're thinking of putting a big board on it today, so they could put food on it. So that's a good idea. So that's why that's not been painted apparently. Yeah, we've got all the barbecue stuff out there. They're in the process of setting it up now. I'm going to have them coming over in a minute and asking me to do the pumpkin competition. Sue, going around weighing all the pumpkins, unless she's found someone else to do it. But she knows where all the pumpkins are. I don't. I said I'd do the weighing, but at the moment I'm trying to get this video sorted out to put up tonight, which is going to be a right nightmare because I've obviously got the party this afternoon. But I think we'll manage it. Moving on from that, I'm going to take a quick walk around the plot, and let's see how everything's growing. It's going really fast. Even, you know, a week goes by, you can see the difference, and you can also see the difference in the path as well at the other side of the allotment. Let me show you. Well, doing a quick scan of the plot, see what needs to be done. Bit of weeding in here. These pots have to come out of here soon, go into the front greenhouse. The winds can be very strong on here, and if the wind blows them, we're in trouble. These are the Christmas potatoes. There's 2 buckets. There's Buttercup in the distance there, sat on warming the backside on the brassica cage. These are my peas. We've actually got pods on them now. You may have seen me tying these up earlier in the week, but yeah, they're doing well. Lemon balm needs trimming. It's a bit dark in here, but the chilies are starting to ripen. You can see a few yellow ones there. There's a bell pepper there. Them African, I think they're called Russian black wax chilies there. These are a miniature variety of cherry. They're really tasty. I mean, look at these. Lovely bunches of them. They're my onions. Got my onions tied up there. We've gone through all the white ones now. That's why it was so important to get some more white seed sets. The snowball, we've got them. As you know, we bought that's a new bin for the cat food. That's me in that bucket there's my workstation for doing my paths, and I'm going to have to do the path for the other side very soon. This side's, again, the weeds are coming back, but you're going to get that all the time anyway. These are some beautiful apples here, look at them, beautiful. I've been deadheading the marigolds, collecting the seed heads. That's another job I've been doing, collecting all the seeds. We collected them from the marigolds, as you've seen, from the calendula, from the yellow flag irises, even the sunflower. Squirrels chewed the top off that one and done a runner, but these are still flowering, as is all these yellow crackerjack, African crackerjack marigolds. Now we took the deadheaded them and collected the seeds from them. We collected them from the French marigolds. You can see the calendula there. Look at this calendula coming. This is not weed, this is calendula. We're going to have to, unfortunately, take all this lot up again. It just keeps coming. It'll keep coming. You get the tulips and the daffodils will be coming up shortly in this bed. This has to come out. It's just constant all year round. It's self-seeded, that, and I've got loads to sprinkle in there later on. Saying that, I don't really need to, because it just keeps on coming backwards. What's she doing there? Having a root in my bag. Bugger. And these grapes be coming out of here short. Well, we've taken some of the grapes and been giving them to people. There's still tomatoes here. These will be coming out in the next week or two. Oh, there's a red admiral there on Buttercup's. Look at that. How cool's that? Huh. But yeah, these tomatoes still giving. Lots of tomatoes. You behave yourself, never mind meow. Yeah. I wish George would take the whole thing rather than just taking handfuls of grape off these. This one here's another one. Got most of the grapes out of here now. These are all my cabbages, collies, and everything's doing well here. The good news is them cabbage that we planted are growing better. These are me rosemary bushes. I think I've got 3 of them. They'll be planting them out shortly. This does need a tidy up in here, trimming this grapevine, but we'll do that later. In all these trays here are all seeds. There's me yellow flag, me elephant garlic. Oh, that's what my elephant garlic looks like, guys. These will be going in the ground very soon. I do need to cut this grass again. It rained last night. I was going to do it today, but it rained, so I thought, no, I'll give it a break. Plus, I'm going into hospital later on. Going in for my injections that I normally have. Apples. Everything's doing well here. Well, all except for this thing. This path needs to be weeded now. Look at these weeds coming in the path. I'll be doing that as well. I've got my mat. My sedum's starting to go purple now. I'm going to have to weed my strawberry bed again. There's a few dodgy apples there which need taking off the tree. But there's hundreds and hundreds of apples. I've been giving apples away to everyone, but there's just so many of them. My rose is taking a lot of light out of the greenhouse, and so's this this apple here, but it doesn't stop the tomatoes from ripening and growing really well. In fact, in summer it gives them some shade, and I do like that rose. It's beautiful. It's just the only trouble is he's drowning out my pear. My pumpkin never come so much. There's that pumpkin there. I would have thought would have been twice the size. However, there is another one there, they're about the same, a bit smaller. These are going to be for Halloween. I'll take them. My corn's doing all right. Saying that, the squirrels have been at it. You can see squirrels just pulled that one over. So it might be in the next week or two that we'll be taking the corn out of here, or maybe this week. All depends. I say that the squirrels have found the corn there, but it's a lot better corn than mine. This needs sorting out as well. These are the beetroot. There's a few carrots in there which actually come up. I do need to tidy this bed. This is a bed I need to tidy up, and we need to sort this one out. These are me Savoys. I've already had one of them, so Savoys out there. They're quite nice. They're getting really arting up now. This is another job I need to sort out as well, but I'll wait until the first frost before I start to do anything with these Cocosmia and the dahlias. You'll know when when it's ready to cut them back is when that first frost hits them and it turns all the leaves a dark horrible colour. Basically frost just takes them out, takes the leaves out. So when that happens, that's when I cut them right back. Oh, karma there, butterfly. There's lots of different butterflies on here. I've shown you this last week, this a walk around, but because I've got hospital this week, and I've got a party to run Sunday. I'm doing this, but you can see how everything's grown in a week. Everything's grown so massively. I mean, these potatoes shouldn't even be like that now. All the tops should be dead on them. Unfortunately, they're not. Well, there goes Barry, picking up rubbish. He gets all the scrap and takes it to the scrap yard. He makes a few quid out of it, I suppose. Yeah, so all here needs weeding. You know what? Time now is 10 to 10. I don't have to be in hospital until half 2. Well, actually half 3 actually. So I suppose I can start doing a bit of weeding here, and get home in time to get clean. All I want to do is this part here from the trees here. See where it's all green here? So I'll get my kneeling mat and I think we'll get stuck in. I think that's the plan. So as I just mentioned there, the path, absolute nightmare. So we got just before we was going in the hospital around 3 o'clock. So I started doing this around about 11. We managed to get it all sorted out, and you're going to see me now. I'm going to speed it up and show you what we've done. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start from a tree up there and work my way down here, getting all these weeds out. I'll pile them into. Got my bucket, I've got my kneeling mat, and I've got that what I use as like a pro digging the weeds out which are a bit dug in. So hands and knees, Shanks's pony, let's have at it. I'll speed the camera up, but this needs to be done. I'll do the other half tomorrow when I come back out of hospital.
got. They're going to the chickens. It's basically willow herb plantain, dandelions. There's a bit of there's a lot of grass in it, and a bit of moss, and that's it really. What we haven't been sticking in there is the mare's tail. If I see a bit of mare's tail, I'll just pull the top and just throw it back onto this side. I will pick it all up in a bit. This is the path we've done all the way up to them yellow flowers. I'll do the rest of it tomorrow. I've got a hospital appointment today, so I've got to go home and get cleaned. But we got as far as the yellow cornflowers there. Buttercup kept out of the way, she just watched me doing it. Makes a change, she's normally wanting to get involved. But yeah, we've gone all the way along here. Looks a damn sight better than it did. Oh, just thrown all them weeds in here for the girls. They're all digging in. Well, they've run off with a load underneath there. But yeah, that's all the weeds off that path. Chickens like weeds, guys, apparently. So the path between me and Mark's actually cleared now. Chickens got treats, and that'll all go back onto the plot eventually, the chicken manure, and yeah, all's well that ends well, basically. Moving on from that, I decided to collect some seed, some yellow flag iris seeds, and some I think it was French dwarf marigolds, and some giant crackerjack, African crackerjack marigolds, and take the heads off them. So there's a few clips of me doing that and show you what they look like as well. Well guys, at the moment I'm just cutting all these yellow flag iris seeds pods off the yellow flag iris here. And I'll show you these in a second, but these are all coming off here now. What I'm doing, I'm collecting the ones what are opening, like these ones here. And yeah, they're like little hockey pucks. So we'll have a closer look at these in a minute. I'm going to take them out of these and we'll let them dry out. But yeah, there's thousands of plants there, but wouldn't can initially turn into thousands of plants. And trust me, these yellow flag iris, they keep coming up in the paths. That's how easy they are to get started. Right, anyway, I think I've got enough of these. Oh, there's some more just down here. See them just here. I just put that underneath them and cut. That one's open. Let's give it a squeeze. That one's not quite ready yet. Yeah, that one's ready. Yeah, anyone who wants any of these seeds on the allotment, I'll give them. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is take all these little hockey puck seeds out, and we'll put them into the front greenhouse. Like I say, that's what they are, like a little hockey puck. That's the seed. Well guys, I'm in the process of harvesting some of these yellow flag irises. Now these are the seed pods, and they've already just, oh, there's one just falling out. But these are the seeds in there, like little hockey pucks. And yeah, we're just collecting a few thousand. That's what they look like individually. Well, individually they look something like that. They're little round flat things here, like little locky pups. And I said, I'm just collecting enough for me and for a few of my friends, and we'll be spreading some of these around the allotments as well, you know, in the beds, and just to brighten the place up. They come up pretty quickly. Well, when I say quickly, when they start growing, once they start sprouting, they grow pretty quickly, but they are a bit tricky to get started. They take a while for them to start to germinate, but once they start to get going, that's it. There's no stopping these things. And like I said, there's absolutely hundreds of them. I've got to be careful here because they just burst all over everywhere. As I just collected them from here. There's a piles more of these on this plant. They're not open yet. We've got to wait until they start to open before you start collecting them. You want them so they're dry. That's what the split right at the very tip shows you that they're ready, and then it's just a matter of a bit like peas. There's another one I saw. So I think we've got enough anyway. Oops. The bigger the seed pod, the more chambers of seeds you get. But you average about 3 or 4 different chambers. We'll throw them into the compost bin shortly. But they're the seeds, guys. And as you see, quite an handful. Camera's actually pointing on them. Let's pull the camera down so we're looking at these. So these are the seeds. Now I'm going to stick these inside the front greenhouse to dry out along with all the other seeds, and then what we'll do, we'll put them into paper bags to keep them dry, and so we don't get them damp. And then in about a month or so time, we'll be sprinkling some of these into a tray and get them started, and we can put them around the plot and add more yellow flag irises. So these are my yellow flag irises, guys, and I'm just taking this one here, and that's what they look like. They look like little octopuks, as I like to call them, and out of each seed head you must get 100 seeds. The chambers produce about 25 seeds in each pot, in each section, so there's about 3 or 4 chambers there, but this is what you end up with once you've collected about 20 of them. But yeah, these are going into the front greenhouse now to dry out some more, and then later on in the year we'll put a few of these in a tray, and we'll get some started. In Bents, these for a small plant about yay big, they cost you 12 quid. I was absolutely shocked when I saw them. £12, and so just imagine each one of them is a £12 plant. They're not all going to germinate, but I'd say pretty much most of them will do. I'll just dry them out a little bit, and then we'll get them, once they're dried out a bit, we'll have a play with these. In fact, I bet I could put these into the ground now and they would come up. So this is what I've been doing for the last 20 minutes, just collecting the pods and what have you. You just see me doing a bit of this. So these are going straight into the front greenhouse now. My mate George come over right in the middle of me doing all this. He brought me a sack of potatoes. And I can't believe he's brought them over. I forget the name of them now. I think there's something like Cara or something like that. But yeah, just over here, there's a sack of potatoes. I just brought this lot over. Good God, I've got to carry these buggers over to the car. So these are the potatoes he's just brought over. I think the car, yeah, they've got these little purple things. Great chippers, and he's given me a sack of them. He said you'll be telling everybody. He said you'll be telling everybody that you grew them. Well, Aaron watches the videos, and I said to him, I says, I'll give you the kudos for these, bud. I said, but you must try harder next year. He went over there with a bunch of grapes stuff in his face. He's the only one what likes the grapes, to be quite well. There's other people that likes them, but he's the one what just goes in and raids me grapes, and he's welcome to him. I told him to take as many as he wants. So yeah, he's just brought these over. You won't see him in the shot, he's very shy. But yeah, thanks George for the potatoes. I'm going to get these into the front greenhouse and get them dried out. And anyone on the allotments what want a few yellow flag iris, come and see me, I'll give you a pile of them. Or you can walk past, you can see the seed pods. You can see the seed pods here. These are the seed pods. If you see them open, help yourself, just pull them off. Try not to get any of the seeds on the floor though, if you're going to take one or two. But yeah, from them seed pods, that's what you end up with. So I bet you're spinning around and going all dizzy now with me moving the camera around that fast. But I'm going to get this lot put away. We'll come back with another couple more jobs that I want to do this week. It's pretty tricky really, because I'm in and out of hospital again. I was in today, and I'm back in on Thursday, so it's Tuesday today. I think it's the 9th if I'm not mistaken. There you go, that's the night, that's it. Been in there, got out around 12 o'clock, and just popped on here and saw these was already open, so I thought we'd get some of them. We did go up to B&Q and I did pick up a real cool bin, which you've probably already seen. If you haven't seen it, you will do. But right now I'm going to get things sorted in, and we'll show you what we're doing next in a few moments or two. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Well, for some reason this GoPro keeps turning itself off, and I'm trying to harvest some of these crackerjack marigolds for next year, these African crackerjacks. But every time I turn the camera on, it goes for about 15-20 seconds and bloody stops. Hopefully this time I've got it right. But yeah, I'm going to get over there now and just get a few tops, and we'll get the seeds, and we're going to dry the heads first in the greenhouse. They're almost dry, it's just that it's going to rain today and I don't want to be caught out waiting for them to dry again. So yeah, rather than pay for them, I'm just going to go and take the seeds straight off the plants. So here we go. Give me a sec guys, you'll be able to see me in a second. Yeah, just collecting these seed heads There must be 100 seeds in there, Ed. They're quite dry, but we're going to dry them out a bit more, then we'll split the seeds and put them into a bag. Hopefully we'll be able to start these up next year and we'll have the same sort of thing as you see here. So these are the seed heads off the Cracker Jacks. I'm going to keep them in there for now. If they dry out a little bit more, then I say the seeds just, I'll show you one. So you clear all this tat off here. If you open them, you can see the seeds are there. Oh, look at that lot there. There's about 10 seeds there, and they just come out of that. So there's over 100 seeds in each head there. So anyway, what I will do now is collect some of the French marigolds as well. Well guys, you join me taking the tops off these dwarf marigolds. Now these ones, believe it or not, have all dried out. Got a little container here. I've already collected some of these, but I intend to collect more. And what we're doing, just taking the tops off. A few more up the other end up there. You can't really see them because they're behind the camera, but I'm going to collect them as well. And then we'll throw them all into the greenhouse. I'll show you when we're done. If you notice in the bed here, see the calendula coming back up again. Unfortunately, all that calendula is all going to have to get covered over with compost. It will come back next year, but inside there's you got to remember there's all the daily daffodils and tulips in this bed. Buttercups just joined the fray. But anyway, I'm going to continue just down here, just collecting some of these seed heads. You keep at one side, you little bugger. So what we're looking at here, guys, these are the French marigolds. I've put a little label in here. And these ones are the crackerjack, African crackerjack marigolds. We're just leaving them in here, put the top on, leave them in the front greenhouse to dry out a bit, then we'll take the seeds out of these shortly. Split them out, hopefully sometime this week if they dry out a little bit more. But, yep, keep them like that, let them dry out, and then we'll take the seeds out and bag them up, put them in some paper bags. I think that's the plan anyway. So yeah, that's what we're doing today, collecting some marigolds for next year. So they're all in the front greenhouse at the moment, and we will be putting them into some paper bags. I'll bring the paper bags next week and we can do that. They'll be dry enough to put into the bags by then. We can store them. I did see a rat in my greenhouse there. I couldn't believe it when I opened the door. There was a rat and it scurried off anyway. Put some rat poison in. Hopefully it'll eat the rat poison before it eats any of the seeds. But yeah, quite shocked to see it actually. I've got to figure out how it got in. Buttercup's not doing a job. Although she can't get into the greenhouse, unfortunately. But the bloody rat managed to do it. Anyway, got some poison in there. The door's shut, so nothing can get in there other than the rat, and hopefully we'll take care of that rat and we'll figure out where the viola is and sort it out in due course. We've also been getting some onions. I know I've ordered a load through the shop, but I want some winter onions, and we got some snowball and some electric onions. I made a boo-boo. I was looking for some Ishikura and I ended up didn't get them because he didn't have them, but he had some Senshu. These are another winter onion, Japanese winter onion. You won't see them in this clip, but I actually went back to buy them. I made a mistake. I just grabbed these ones, which you're going to see now. Well guys, I've just been to the range and I've just acquired these winter onions, these snowball onions, the Japanese onion, and these red onions as well, or a winter onion. The sets, you get 3 packs for £5, so I went and bought them. That's before I ordered a load of others on off through the shop, but you don't normally see the white onions, and I couldn't get them in the shop
for you know, they didn't sell, they sold them, but they wanted like, there's 25 kilos of them, and they only need like well, 750 grams. That's what's there. There's 750 grams of white onions, 750 grams of red onions, and we'll be planting them sooner than you think. I've just got to clear the beds to get them in. So I grabbed them, and I realised I haven't got the sensu, so I have now got 3 bags of sensu that we're going to be sorting out probably next week when I've got more time. At the moment, like I say, I'm rushed for time. There's a party today, unfortunately, and everybody will be looking for me to do stupid things for them. While I was doing the video for the yellow flag harvesters, my mate George come over, didn't he? Now the story goes, I was coming down the path, he's lifting his spuds up. I says, "Where's mine, you bugger?" And started laughing as he's walking past. I thought nothing of it. Next minute he comes round the corner with a big sack of spuds. He says, "There you go." I said, "What's these?" He says, "You said you want some spuds." I says, "I was joking, you fool." He said, "Well, I'm not bloody carrying them back. There's way a ton of these." He said, "Yeah, have a look at these." So anyway, let's show you what he brought over. Well, my mate George brought these spuds over for me. I was passing, I says, "Hey, where's mine?" He says, he started laughing, and you know, that was it. I had no idea the bugger was going to bring me these lot over. They're called Valor, and just look at these for potatoes. My hands are like shovels, guys. These are absolutely enormous, ginormous, humongous, whatever. They said you'd be going home tonight telling your missus that you grew them. I said, "I'll tell you what," I says, "the first opportunity I get, I'll put it up on my YouTube channel, and I'll give you the full kudos." So yeah, these are called Valor, and my mate George grew these. And when I say grew them, you know, these are nothing. As I was passing, he had absolutely sacks and sacks and sacks of these. What he's lifted, so he's done really well this year. I'd hope to do just half as good with my buckets, but yeah, absolutely awesome. So that's these are from my mate George. I sent him packing with a load of them Black Hamburg grapes. He loves them. He can sit here eating them all morning, so I think these was a bit of a payback really, but it's nice of him to do this. And I'll be having some of them for Jacket's potatoes later tonight. With a knob of butter, can't resist them. See if they taste any good. They might look okay, but the proof of it's in the eating, isn't it? But they're absolutely awesome, them, aren't they? Look at the size of them buggers. And that ain't even the biggest one. No, they're called Valor, and they're really good. They grew these in the ground. Now George is a bit of a potato buff. He's got a long heritage which goes right back to the Irish famine. His family are from Ireland. He was brought up on a farm, and one of the things that he grew was potatoes, so he certainly knows how to grow potatoes. And those potatoes he brought over there was really, really good. And I've got to tell you, I'm not going to tell him, but they did taste really nice as well. They make great chippers, and obviously you can boil them as well. We don't know about roasting. Well, I'll find out today when I go home. Like I said, we're having barbecues at 2 o'clock, so yeah, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. I just won't eat so many burgers over there. That's the plan. Anyway, I've got one more clip to show you, and it's this set of coins I've been trying to collect for the last 4 weeks. We've finally, after a bit of an hiccup, which you will see right at the very start of the video, we completed the set. So let me show you what we've been working on. As you can see, this is the an alphabet letter A, Angel of the North, and it's a 2018. This little sucker disappointed me because when it didn't come in its box. Now I've been waiting all week for another one of these to turn up in its box to complete another alphabet silverproof collection. So this one is now been swapped out. Well, let's show you what I've got. So as you can see, we've got the full set here. Moving over to this one, this is the letter A. This is the one, it's identical to the one I've just shown you, but as you can see, we've got the full alphabet here. And they look absolutely awesome, as does the other set. And then the last few, VW, X, Y and Z. So we've completed another one of these alphabet silverproof sets. It's just a shame that they didn't do the 2019, or I would have gone for them as well. I would love to have got these in gold. Now that would have been awesome, but they didn't do them in gold and they didn't do the 2019, so we've got, like I say, 2 sets of these. It's took me about 3 weeks to collect them, and it all started with, I think it was the letter S, Stonehenge. We picked it up for 30 quid and then bam, we ended up with all them. So that silverproof there will just get tossed into a box and never be seen again. Well, not for a while anyway. Who knows, we might even do another set, but just like this rather than in the boxes. I can get them cheaper when they're like that than rather when they're in the boxes. Yeoman of the Guard. Z for, what is it, zebra, or is it zebra crossing? X for X marks the spot. W for World Wide Web. V for Victory. Yeah, I should have really named them all, shouldn't I? But anyway, there you go, guys. That's what we've been wasting his money on.
So yeah, the 2018 silverproof 10p alphabet set. They are quite rare, rare as hen's teeth. They're a very popular coin. The bunk sets, you pay as much as you're paying for the silver. Some of them, the 2019, I'd love to have got the 2019 set of silverproofs, but they don't do one, unfortunately. If they did, I would have bought 2 sets by now. As it is, we've got 2 sets of the 2018, and yeah, that Angel of the North is a bit of a naughty. Of the guy put it up just the coin. I thought, well, he's just showing the coin and he's not showing the box, but he's got the box. So anyway, I bid on it and got it for a song. I mean, I only paid 24 quid for it, and it was and it's the rarer one, but everybody wants to have in the collection. And it's like, I think it was about 40-50 quid each then, and every one of them was about 30 to 40 quid. So when you add it all up, it comes to quite a lot of money for that collection. I didn't pay nowhere. I probably paid half of what the value is. They're selling for about 800-900 quid on eBay, but I paid well under half price for the whole lot, so I got a fair bargain. and it's investment for my daughters as well, and it's something I like to collect. I mean, I love my coins. So that's where we're coming to the end of the video. Now I've got to run off over to the other side of the plot and the allotments to see what's happening about this pumpkin competition and whether they need me to give them an handover or not. I prefer not, because I've had a horrible week this week. Hospital twice. I've got a disaster at the back of my plot which I'm going to share with you next week. I will say I'm bringing my friend 0.22 down. I'm going to deal with that problem very soon. So not only have I got rats in my greenhouse, I've got tree rats at the back of the plot, up to mischief. We're dealing with the ones in the front greenhouse. I've got, like I said, I've got a tray of poison in there. The door's locked, Buttercup can't get in, so nothing can get in except for a rat. So I'll show you that next week. Right, like I say, I've got to go, but hopefully I'll be able to get the video up, edited a bit later on tonight. Might be a bit later tonight, I don't know. Like I said, we've got the party today. I won't be sticking around for too long at the party, because I've got so much to do. And with that, thanks for watching. Stay safe, hey, keep warm, it's starting to get a bit chilly. Hey, you done alright here, aren't you? This is take 4, isn't it, eh? Take 4. Hey, you've been sat on my knee for over an hour while we've done this video. You're such a good girl. Yes, you are. I can have a coffee before I go over there. Oh, I'll drink a coffee at least. Right, you're gonna have to get up, Buttercup. Chop chop. Go on, go get your breakfast. Oh, good God, so old.